We found the music box, Detective Droid. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything has been resolved, I wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll forgive me. Detective Droid. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. Ah. See? Yeah, he's alive. Well, who's alive? Who's he? He calls that a knack? Looks more like a brute strength to me. Damn! How the fuck did you fit that shit in a music box? Here you are. Yeah, he's alive. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks. When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In that case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. Oh shit, I thought the gun went off again. I'm like, oh my god, we have another fucking murder on our hands. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flames run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. When it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly, some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. But it wasn't Detective Droid, and now that we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. But we still have to worry about Camilla. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. But what do we do now? Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. The things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow, I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions, in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough, fire away. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Droid. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like the manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Ugh! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Ugh. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What do you talk about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? Yo, my ass up in the air. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it? Camilla's contraption. That contraption was for a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Yeah, face down, ass up, as they say. I'm right. I knew it. See, Detective Droid? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Droid about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. Which is very odd. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? Hemsick. Detective Droid, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. Fucking talk. Spill it, dude. So you found out about that, did you? I heard that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't that mean you didn't steal that somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Droid, you told me that 10 years ago, that person who killed that perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away, no question about it. It was entirely my fault. Bro, that is me. I know them skinny legs anywhere. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true! You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? The truth about 10 years ago. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was already questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. Bitch, you were how old? It was 10 years ago. You were a child. Of course you wouldn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him. Bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Holy shit. Detective Droid, all I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. Holy fuck. Oh my god. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I never forgotten his face. It's me. And then a few years late after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was my fate, my punishment for what I'd done. Yep. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. My face. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. The final face. The face of the man in that park that day. Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. We called it, y'all. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Droid. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name I know the man in that park that day by isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? My name's not fucking Sissel. What is happening? Mr. Minister? Cabanella, you could not... Call 5 minutes. Can you call back in 5 minutes? Dude, this is such bad timing. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. This is our demand? What? Demand? Oh no, 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 no! No, I'm not fucking having this. Our demand hasn't changed. No, 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 he's being controlled. Stop! Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What do you talk about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on, Inspector Cabanella? That can't be him. That can't be him. That fucking can't be him. That fucking literally can't be him. That's not the Cabanella we know. That's not him, guys. That's not him. That's fucking not him. That's not him. That's not him. That's not him. That's not him. No. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? Who are you? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. Good night, E-Man. Good night. Thank you for staying this long. It's been a crazy 7 hours. My God. Dude. Chapter 15. My God. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage. Oh my God, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. Bro, but the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. I see myself. Keep playing this. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we have fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. By the way, can we just talk about Cabanella is fucking dead? What right do you have to complain about anything outside of our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable. We'll have no service until we arrive. Very well. Hi, Death. How you doing? Oh my God. Death, I'm emotional. This game has got me. Where are we? Motherfuckers, we're a submarine! I hope this shit fucking implodes. Fucking implode, bitch. Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. But you could never stop me. God, that face. Yikes, Christy. What do you mean, yikes? They're assholes. But you can have that fucking face. That is the stuff of nightmares. See ya, sucker. No, baby! My baby! My husband! Now we get to finally communicate with him. Let's go! Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if it's what I'm gonna find my answer, but if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. How you doing, Josh, by the way? Hope you're doing good. Yo, this shit's wild. Oh, was he forced to say it? Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Or was he possessed to say that? Oh, he did not want to say that. Yeah, no, he didn't want to say that. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is handy. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. My baby. My baby. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Yeah, he fucked up Cabanella before that. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Oh shit, wrong! I was murdered by all of you! Oh damn, well clearly, you can't feel any pain anymore. Detective Jode, who chased me down, forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, the girl who was right there where I was running. Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered or garbage I've ever heard. And finally you, Inspector Cabanella. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Oh my god. He's like, if that little girl wasn't there, I wouldn't have taken a hostage. What the fuck? You shouldn't have taken a hostage to begin with. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth. Me and Detective Joyd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Oh, shit! Well, I think he's already dead. He's gonna come back alive. He clearly doesn't feel pain. Yep. Gods. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on that spotless white coat. shit! This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Tensik. Puppy! Revenge? That's what I'm up to? If this makes any sense. Hey, man. Might tell me what's going on. Inspector Campanella, he's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Campanella character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me. I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have the information about that guy in red, and information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because it's a very important life here somewhere, a life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Oh, fuck. I gotta help ya. Oh, shit. I might have to pull up a guide for this one. Because he's kind of a lost cause. Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Yeah, I love Campanella too. He's so good. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Couldn't even connect with him. He knows I'm there. What's going on? I never seen the ghost world like this. So, you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. Oh no! Oh fuck, he's looking at me! Oh shit! He looked at me! Oh fuck me, he looked at me! Yo, no, that's fucked, that's fucked, that's fucked. I don't like that, that's fucked. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? Nope. I don't know why you're wearing my face. But you might as well give up now. I control everything. Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot! Time's up. The other me knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You practically shouted. You were practically shouting. Look at me, baby. Looks like it might be harder to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Guess I better rewind the clock. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like it has to be one of those. Yeah, manipulator, yeah. Can't control living creatures. As a manipulator naturally knows about powers like yours. But as you're here, things might get a little sticky. Better be careful. Look at this place. What the fuck happened? What? It got destroyed. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here, and now there's another death line hidden. Here. What? Another death? Parrot guy? Bird guy? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important... Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Then who? It is Bird Guy. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? There he is! He is dead. Holy shit! Excuse me? Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory? I'm not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Cabanella, this is quite a surprising guest you've brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanella. But if we go back even further, maybe I'll find a lead. Yeah, he kind of legit scared me when he looked directly at the screen. That was really good. That was a really good, well-designed scene right there. I love that. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead. But just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it, it's the meteorite in my body. He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulate isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanella. So it's true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. This shell, people. Just like I control the Justice Minister and Lynn. I have to open that door, don't I? It's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joe did. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all the evidence that these powers of mine exist. Powers of mine exist, blah. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his arrow this way. Professor, look out! Damn, brother. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared. That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. Knew it! I knew it! He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that the spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Ray! You have some explaining to do, motherfucker. No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. He can't see me do it. If he sees me do it, if he even notices I does it, if he sees me do anything, he's gonna immediately kill everybody. I have to save him. Can't open it. Could be the fact the press just didn't have to do with anything to do with it. I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. Proud of that fact too. This door, such a pity, doesn't open downwards. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor? What's a door that opens downward? Shit. A door that opens downward. Yeah, the trapdoor before the explosion, probably. I probably have to wait till once he gets off. Bro's like, whoa, what? So weird. I have to wait till he gets off. Open it once he gets off. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. reach that. Sissel? Hey, I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep, a little guy that looks a little frail but has a strength that would surprise you. Missile! Missile! Where is he? Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Where is he? Where's Missile? Missile! Oh my god. Oh my god! There he is! That son of a bitch. Sissel! Here I am! Oh hey, it's Missile! What are you doing there? Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you going there? No, it's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me join you. What the fuck are we gonna replace it with? Okay, here I am, Sissel! Okay, maybe now things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. Okay, gas, it changed. What the fuck am I gonna do here? What? Oh, Jesus. Toy cake. What can we use up here? Nothing. There's nothing totally to use here. Holy shit. Aging device. Those squeak guys are making a lot of fuss about something. Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface. You mean you want to chase him? You think he had to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, eh? Oh god, oh god! Now that's what I call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a little like dancing myself now. It's getting harder to hold my wild card back, my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna consult the guide. Okay. No. Okay. No! Fuck! God, I hate this shit sometimes. That is so fucking silly. That is so silly. Look out! Oh my god, now he dies. You stupid motherfucker. Oh, he's not dead. Sorry, little pigeon. But he's not dead. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. Get moved. I think I've broken 4 or 5 bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit. When I move you, though, Quite a bit, actually. Damn you! But hey, he's alive. Brother's just... Yo. Yo, that guy is so dumb. How did he not notice that there's like a hole in the floor? I can't believe it. You actually pulled it. You lot actually pulled it off. Yeah, this took a little bit of a guide. I'm sorry, Inspector Cabanella. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic, I'm the one who managed to vanish without a trace here. Updated the phone book. Look at you. Look at Missile. I love Missile. I want to save Missile. Missile's gonna die if we don't get him by dawn. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. On that phone call, yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. The poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute. Is Camilla is a hostage? Yeah, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla, a hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Cabanella. It's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get that very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time, it's different, right, Sissel? That's right, with us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Okay, let's hurry and get through this together. Gee, kid, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Oh my god. I love him so much. Alright, let's get this started. Inspector Cabanella is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there. Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you. Damn, bitch. Alright, lovey-dove. We need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Aw, thank you, Ghosty. Thank you. There you are, Sissel! Sorry for the wait, Missile. I like that their names rhyme. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from fire, would you? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, then save Cabanella without him noticing. Oof, it's even worse than last time. And just jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap R2. Okay. There's not a whole lot we can do, actually, right? The hat is usable. Oh, what is it? Oh, it is usable. What are we gonna use it for, though? Like... just... That's not something we can manipulate. Oh, did you see that? The bat Sissel turned around. Do you have time to call him that? But yeah, maybe it's a chance to do some ghost tricks. Me too. So you have something to do it now. What was that? Oh shit. Oh shit. I got nothing to say to you, never listen anyway. Dude got shot. Oh shit. Damn it, I don't fucking keep doing the same thing. I'm not like I don't know. Yeah, if you want to help. Hydrate, thank you. Bro's gonna get shot. With a hat. With a hat? Brother. Oh, brother. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. But now what the fuck do I do? I gotta wait. Oh, Jesus. Too late. Again, I'm gonna get shot again. No way, this is our chance to come. The last split second, right? Leave it to me. Would you look at that? The bullet's hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. That I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else. What? It's our chance. It's our only hope. We gotta be something with the same shape and direction as the bullet. Fuck it. Yeah, there you go. Dude's like, what? And he doesn't even check? What a fucking idiot. This guy's an idiot. You don't fucking notice the fucking knit hat? The blue knit hat? Nobody fucking bleeds light blue, motherfucker. He ain't an alien. Brother in Christ. I don't think he noticed. Looks like he pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm, most of all soft. You also know what's warm and also warm and soft? Me. Hi. Hi, Inspector Cabanella. Hi. Did I do all right? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. I'll keep doing it too, over and over. What I saw in these 4 minutes. What I fucking just got, bitch? No, keep giving me them trophies, bitch. Gave me all the insight I've been looking for. Oh, I researched these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two are working together. That's about the size of it, yeah? Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Camilla. You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow too. Yeah, who is he? Oh, he's calling the guy in the submarine. Fucking hell, man. God, he looks so cute. He looks so cute when he's dead. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanella, the man in red left, and now a new story is about to unfold and a new present. How are you feeling, old crazy character? Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. I'm going to believe that. So what, the guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigations all over the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Oh no. He's not gonna be able to get up. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. It's not gonna be able to do anything now. This is it for him. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I would have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to raise stats, but that's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. That guy you mentioned revenge. Revenge against people who stole his life 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. What about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jode, who forced me into a corner, Lynn, who was playing that park, and finally you, Inspector Cabanella. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Yeah, you shouldn't have pointed a gun at a kid, period, but... Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. Oh, this is a good shot. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. He made him confess. But he made him like do a false confession. I just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much information on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement, but I was too green. I pushed him too hard, I drove him to a corner and made him lose all hope. So you made him make a false confession. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. And you left him alone. And that's when I did it. I left it behind the interrogation room. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake. Oh, so he didn't do a false confession. Never mind! Oh. He never would have had a gun pointed at Lynn in the first place. Dude. That was a really big mistake. We first found out about the manipulator's existence through certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. Oh, not him looking at the screen again. Oh, nightmares. Flashbacks! God, that's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, we gave him 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast. And the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think of what would happen if his powers were to fall in into their hands. Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. Yeah, he already has powers, most likely due to the meteor. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Spotless record. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as a head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case, that's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it. Man, Jod shooting Alma? I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power, and then finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator, he's going to prove that Jod is innocent. What incredible determination. Oh, he was doing it all for his buddy. Man. Cabanella's determination. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jod, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Yeah, he would have gotten in trouble for that, and then he would have been taken off the case. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I need to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all of this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard attendant, you know. I used to be part of the police. The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. That would explain why you, were checking out that body. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. Oh, shit. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. The unusual corpse. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by meteorite fragments. I don't understand it any more than you do. Yo, what the fuck? I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. What? As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. What the fuck? And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue was well guarded. Nobody could have stolen the body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? That's some Wolverine shit, it is! It just walked out? Okay. Well, guarded my ass. It got up, opened the door, and walked on its own. Walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel when he slammed his fist on that stove. Bro just literally got up and left. That corpse left behind some data from the testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation. I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. Holy shit. Corpse really said, see ya, for real. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. And at that time, I thought he was being some kind of immortal being. He would only die only to come back to life. Fuck this shit, I'm out. He really said that. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police and medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn about the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop, Professor! Do you want to see me blush? Cabanella's arrival. It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Bro, he really did. I heard there was an oddball who's researching Temsic. Is that you, maybe? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator, who we didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. And one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." Do it, Hezzy, do it. And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsik were somehow connected. Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. Wow, that's so fucked. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. Wow, that is so fucked. Holy shit. So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Droid? That's right. Droid and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device, but there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Droid it did something that it shouldn't have done, and it made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated. I added a part that would allow the Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator really actually existed. Inspector Cabanella! Hey, baby! Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hate to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanella, I'm sorry, I just heard you were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Droid. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw them in the slammer. Yikes. I know, what the fuck? What kind of saying is that? Tonight, I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me but my body finally gave up, but my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Droid, the minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Droid go free until tomorrow morning too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Yeah, I know, right? Holy God. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Droid. His coat! 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. His coat! His coat! Stop! His coat! Yeah! Ah! Oh, he looks so sharp. I've been waiting so long, Detective Droid. Waiting for this day to come. Oh, he's ripped or he's got a bit of a dad bod. Either way, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's under those clothes, under those jail clothes. Take the top off, sir. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. God, what the hell? The pocket watch! This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. What's in that pocket watch? Oh! Stop! God, they're so great together. They're so cute. Stop. Sissel, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. All right, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanella. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. Bro. Can we? Oh my god. Yo, we got everything. Holy crap.